Now, while various organizations across the country celebrated Women's Day yesterday, members of the Women Affected by Mining United in Action did things differently. They staged protests in different mining towns to highlight what they describe as injustices at the hands of mining companies and government. Francina Nkosi, acting convener at the union, talks to us now live. Francina, thank you very much for your time. I believe that your organization also had a baseline audit done. Can you just tell us what you found from this audit, the numbers that you found from this audit?
Okay, thank you very much for having me, and greetings to everyone watching. The baseline that we found is that most of women are affected by GBV, and they don't know how to deal with this because of lack of SAPS that have the victims places to accommodate women, and also the police stations are far, especially in rural areas. We have places where they don't have local police station or they don't have the satellite. They have to use money to travel to town to be able to get help.
Now, as women living in communities around mines, are there any opportunities that arise for women that they would benefit from in those mining companies?
I will give an example of Mpumalanga, where you find the big mines. Women are not getting any opportunity in mines. Only men gets opportunity working in mines, doing projects in mines. We have mines all over. We have the mine called ZEC also. They didn't support any community member. As I speak, they don't have even a clinic to assist them, and they still live in crack houses. As you know, women living in mining areas, they carry burdens a lot more than women living in the urban areas. That's the challenge that women come across.
Now, tell us a little bit more about, your statement that women living around mines have, or rather carry more burden than those living in urban areas. What do you mean there?
Okay. For start, when a man works in a mine, they leave their families at home. I'm talking about men who relocate in other provinces. When they reach a place, is that they add numbers of communities living there, and a woman left at home, she will be the one taking care of the kids. She will be the one taking care of the sick. And for those who are just next to the mine with their husbands who are not employed locally, when they get sick because of air pollution, is the women who are taking care of the family, doing the washing that is affected by the blasting of a mine. They will wash a washing and put it outside, and the washing will be black with the dust of coal, and they need to rewash them again, and they don't get support of soap, they don't get support of water, because I'm talking about other places where they don't have access of water. And that thing is a challenge to women who are living in a mining host communities, because they carry a lot of burden. And others, they go a long distance to get firewood, to come back and cook for the family again.
Sis Francina, just very quickly, because we're running out of time. Yesterday you had, those marches around many communities in mining areas. What are the changes that you're expecting to see from government, from mining companies? I mean, for instance, your baseline audit even said 40% of the women you spoke to say that they get jobs for sex. So what are the changes that you want to see happening after your marches yesterday?
Yeah, come again. It was
All right, we seem to have lost Francina Nkosi there, of an acting convener at the Women Affected by Mining United in Action.